Hey guys! So I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I did. And I hope you guys had an amazing Monday. I know I did because Bones was on! Woo! So I'm going to talk about Bones for this entire blog video, so if you don't like Bones, then watch it anyway because it's awesome and you can hear some awesome fangirl stuff from me. Okay, so how amazing was that episode? Brennan gets shot. Wouldn't think that'd be the best episode ever, but it so was. Okay, so let's break this down, guys. First scene in the lab was typical, but it totally set up the rest of the episode. The fight between Booth and Brennan was just, I wanted to cry. Especially since that, I already knew nothing good was going to come from this. Brennan was just going to run to the lab and get shot, and that's terrible. I hate when they fight. I really do. But, Emily and David make it really interesting. It's so good. Their chemistry is perfect, and they really can't do anything wrong. Brennan in the lab, when she got shot, I cried. I so cried. The whole music montage thing that they did when she was, looking at the bones, that thing was pretty cool. It established me really well. And then she gets shot, and then Booth comes in with Christine, and he wants to apologize, and you're just like, Booth, no! But then at the same time, you're like, thank God, somebody came to save Brennan. I felt sick that Booth had to see her like that. And that Christine was there. Oh. And then, when Christine was crying, I was like, this is the entire fandom. This just sums up the entire fandom, and I applaud Hart and Steven for that choice, because, man, that was perfect. The entire fandom was on the floor watching that scene in tears in the fetal position, just crying their eyes out. Yeah, so that was intense. So many feels out of that. The stuff with Brennan and her mom it was so good. Everything was amazing. We really found out exactly why Brennan behaves the way that she does. We always kind of knew, but we never really knew why. And it's good to find out that it's not only because her mom left, but it's because her mom kind of told her to use her brain and not her heart. Because when you're a teenager, your heart can be really misleading, and you need to use your brain. So, now we know that she's really close-hearted, because that was the last piece of advice her mom ever gave her. You want to take it, because you're never going to get any advice from her again. It's sad. But, I think Brennan's going to be more open-hearted now, because I think she's going to take that last piece of advice that she got from her mom in her little heavenly state place, and she's going to be more open-hearted, because she has Booth to protect her, so she doesn't really have to protect herself. And I really hope that Hart and Steven make sure that we can see that she gets more open-hearted, because I really hope that she does. It's good character development. The case was awesome. I loved the case. The case was so good. It was one of their best cases. Clark being back was definitely a highlight. I love Clark, and I love to see him. And I love that his name is Clark Thomas Edison. Oh my gosh. That line that Hodgins had, your name is Thomas Edison. Oh my god. So great. Good. Sparling was back. First time I didn't really like Sparling. This time I kind of liked Sparling. I was like, go Sparling! And when she, threw down that huge stack of case stuff, evidence or whatever, in the interrogation room, I was like, Sparling kicks ass, man. I'm on Team Sparling. The blood bullet thing, that was cool. Never heard of a blood bullet before. And that was interesting. Never seen it before. I don't think any show's ever done that before. So I think that was really different for Bones, and I thought that was great writing. Plus I just learned about blood and anatomy, so I felt really smart because I knew what they were talking about. But now, let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about, and that's hospital scenes! Brennan and Booth scenes! Because, who doesn't love Brennan and Booth? Booth was so hot that he was worried about Brennan. Gotta say, it was attractive. It was very attractive. I want a guy to be that worried about me. I would be very happy if some guy was that worried about me. Of course, I don't want to get shot, though. But, I just thought that was so cute. Booth is adorable. He's just adorable. And when Cam came out from the operating room, and, she was like, oh, she's okay, and Booth was really, really happy, but then she was like, her heart stopped twice, and I was like, really? Okay. And then Booth was like, not pleased. Oh my god, he was so not pleased. He was not happy. He lost her for 2 minutes. That's not okay with him. It's not okay with me. I was like dying. I was like, twice? No! But, I loved how, like, when Brennan woke up and she was all confused and Booth was just all cute and boyfriendy, and it was perfect. You know, then her heart stopped again, and I was like, oh my god, somebody save me. I can't watch this anymore. Like, it was not okay with me. Like, were they trying to kill the fandom? Because I think they almost gave me a heart attack. Stop dying, Brennan. Just stop. Yeah, I didn't really want to go through that 3 times in one episode, but we had to. But Booth is amazing, because every time that Brennan said that she was in another place, Booth could have said, Bones, you were in heaven, but he didn't. He didn't, because he knows her so well, and he loves her so much that he wasn't going to argue with her now. But it does kind of harken back to Twist in the Plot, when he made that video for Christine, and he respected her beliefs, or lack thereof, and I just thought it tied together really, really nicely. It was good consistency. And the best scene of the whole episode, the last scene, where every girl, or every fan of Bones just kind of fell on the floor and wanted to die because it was so perfect. I know that I did. I squealed like a maniac because Booth and Brennan were making out, and who doesn't love that? Well, my dad doesn't, but, you know, I do. Oh my god. I mean, if you were not falling off of your bed or your chair or your couch during that scene, you have no heart, because that was amazing. It was so cute. I mean, you could just see the love in their faces and how happy they were and how glad they were that, you know, they have each other. I think, you know, it was just so sweet. It was perfect. Okay, so now I have to bring this up because I saw it on Tumblr. I don't remember who I saw it from, but it was one of those Bones blogs that I follow. So if you're watching this and you posted this on Tumblr, chances are I'm talking about you. The difference between when Hannah got shot and when Brennan got shot, with Booth, oh my gosh, it's so different. And I mean, we all said it when Booth and Brennan got together that, you know, if Brennan ever got shot, Booth would not act the same way that he did with Hannah, and he didn't. And you could tell. I mean, with Hannah, it was like, yeah, okay, Hannah got shot, whatever, let me go to the hospital. With Brennan, it was like, holy shit, my world is ending because Brennan got shot. Like, it's so different, and I think that it really shows that, you know, Booth does love Brennan so much, and that he loves her so much more than he's ever loved anybody in his whole life. You know, he didn't really, I mean, compared to Brennan, he didn't really love Hannah, because he loves Brennan. He's always loved Brennan. I just thought that was cool, that, you know, we said that that would be what would happen if Brennan ever got shot, and it is. I saw it on Tumblr, so I thought I'd bring that up, because it's true. Booth was a mess, and he wasn't with Hannah. So yay, go Booth for being a mess for Brennan, but not for Hannah, because Hannah sucks. So, that was my Bones blog, and I hope you guys will watch me next week when I won't be talking about Bones the whole time, at least, I hope not. Maybe I'll talk about Friends or something, I don't know. But, all 11 of you who watched my last video, you rock. You're awesome. Actually, it's 10 because one of those was me. But all 10 of you that watched that video are awesome, and you rock. And I love you. And I hope you keep watching, because I'm going to keep being funny and weird for you guys. So,